Hi all. So today I'm going to discuss a very important topic which is related to our well-being. So my question to all of you is, when do you remember any date when you had a one-to-one discussion with your people manager or your senior management or your HR partner about your well-being? What do you want from the company? Do you remember any date about that? And if you had a similar discussion with them, please post your comments, like that shows like your company care about you. But if that discussion turned into again some aspects about what they want from you, then there is another question. They are more concerned about their positions, company's values, not about you. So why I'm raising that, because I would like to share my personal experience which I had it. I worked for many companies, and in one of the company they had a dedicated healthcare services inside the premises. So I do really appreciate that initiative, because many other global Fortune 500 companies also, they are not having dedicated healthcare for their employees, but that company had it. But now question comes to, like, what is advantage having a on-premise healthcare system and outside? Although it is beneficial from so many perspectives, like it's easily accessible to all the employees, but what I felt, especially with respect to the issues which is related to your mental well-being, like handling the stress, work pressure, etc., I found those internal health care slightly biased, because whatever solutions they'll be giving to you, they will be considering that company's growth only, not about you. That's what my personal experience is. If you have a different experience, you can post your comments in the comment box. And I worked for many other companies. They will not even ask you how you're doing, or if you will tell them also, they're least bothered, they'll change the topic. So those people also I have faced it, especially the people manager, I'm saying it. And in the very worst scenario, which I even don't want to bring it here, there was a certain situation, I'm telling that to my HR partner, and she's completely ignoring that. On top of that, she's cross questioning, like, why I'm raising something. So those incidents are pretty common, and I do agree. We all are aware, but somehow we don't raise it because we don't want to get into that mess. I do understand that. So I'm not going in that side, like where you are uncomfortable to even post your comments also. But whatever your experience, you can just post it. And but there is a good news is, as I mentioned in my previous reel, is it's all about you are responsible for your well-being, whether it is a mental health or it is a physical health, or your personal growth, professional growth, career growth. So we do have a something called coaching, right? It's not a traditional way of coaching. We have a world renowned coaches who can help you in different aspects of your life, whether it is related to the career coaching, or if you want to have a passive income. So we have those coaches also, which can help you for the passive income, to have a multiple stream of income. If you want to grow in the money side, that also we have it. And if you are planning to have your own setup, that also we have a coaches. And good news is, we didn't have all those services earlier, or at least I was not aware of that. Now we have those, and there are huge scope in that area also. You can also become the coach, the way I became a creative art coach. So that space is also available. So similarly, we have a health coaches also, dedicated health coaches. They will not bother about your organization's benefits or your family benefits also. They'll be totally focused on you. It's all about you, and everything is surrounded, and you are a focal point of that. So we have those coaches also. And especially from art area or something, you can definitely contact me. But we do have that industry, and it is growing really fast. and it's not like the traditional way. It's everything is in online space, and it's on the comfort of your home. You can avail those services. You can just pick the required the coaches, or at least you can contact me. I can definitely guide you if you are facing certain issues. So don't get stuck in certain situation, like do not settle. What I mean to say, whether it is related to health area or your career, or if you had a dream which you couldn't fulfill and get into jobs. So there is so many ways to do things in parallel with the help of coaches. Now, what is the difference between traditional way of teaching and coaches? Coaches helps you to implement things in faster way. So they have done those things in themselves, and they help in implementation. If you read 1,000 books also, you will get the theoretical knowledge which you will try and test it. But coaches provide you the certain ways which you can directly implement and get the results as soon as possible. So that is a advantage of having coaches. And I will tell you, many of the any personality, you take it, whether it is in sports, whether it is in a politics, they'll have a set of coaches. So coaches doesn't mean like that sports coach I'm talking about. Even Sachin Tendulkar had an NLP coach when he was down in certain stage of his life to recover from that trauma of failure when he was handling the captaincy time. So NLP is a neuro-linguistic programming I'm talking about. Similarly, they'll have a set of coaches which will help them. Even finance coaches, many will have a finance coaches to manage their portfolios. So I'm not saying like it is a something strange information I'm giving. If you know that's you can definitely avail that. And if it is something new for you, you can just explore that area. That is really going to help you. And we have just one life, and don't just stick with where you are right now. You can just, it's a huge area where you can improve. It's not just related to health I'm talking about, because I am in that space, health and art. So I'm just taking that example. There is a huge area. You can explore that, and definitely you can move ahead. Even you didn't plan that, even you are settled with your job, that's absolutely fine. But still you have a chance to explore other streams, other areas if you want to improve that. So there is always scope of improvement. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Bye bye.